Lesson 5, we're learning about quadrilaterals and other polygons. To classify polygons, we do so by counting the number of their sides. So these are the ones that we will be seeing in our work. Triangles have 3 sides, quadrilaterals have 4, pentagons have 5, hexagons have 6, octagons have 8, decagons have 10. I've included the name for 7 sides, heptagon, and 9 sides, nonagon, just for your information. Now, a polygon can either be regular or irregular based on this fact. It's only regular if all of its sides are congruent and also all of the angles are congruent. Remember, the word congruent means same size, same measure. So in order to be a regular polygon, all of the sides must be the same length and all of the angles must be the same size, same degrees. So I guess you're thinking it must be pretty hard for it to be considered regular. Probably more polygons are considered irregular. So if not all the sides are the same length, or not all the angles are the same size, then it is considered irregular. When it comes to quadrilaterals, we have some special ones. They have special names for them. Parallelogram is when both pairs of opposite sides are parallel and congruent. Normally we look at a parallelogram as being like a rectangle that fell over. Doesn't have to be drawn like this, but you have one pair of opposite sides that are parallel and you have another pair of opposite sides that are parallel. And they are the same size as well. These two sides are parallel and the same size, and these two sides are parallel and the same size. Other shapes, parallelograms do not have to be drawn just like that. I want you to think for a moment about this shape. Oops, I got a little crooked there. Pretend I'm straight. We have two pairs of opposite sides that are parallel and the same size. These two are the same size and are parallel. These two are the same size and are parallel. So this shape is a parallelogram. So when you're looking at naming your quadrilaterals, you need to think strictly by that definition. Our next special quadrilateral is called a trapezoid. It has only one pair of parallel sides. Traditionally, you see a trapezoid either like this or like this. Again, doesn't have to look just like this, but this is the way you often see them. There's one pair of parallel sides. Top and bottom here are parallel, but the sides are not. Here the sides are parallel, but the top and bottom are not. So it's a trapezoid. A rhombus. A rhombus has 4 sides that are congruent. Traditionally, that would be like a parallelogram, but all the sides are the same length. So 4 sides, each side is the same length. Okay? With a rectangle, it has to have 4 right angles. Remember, normally we see a right angle shown as being a right angle by having that little square in the corner. So a rectangle again, pretend I went straight there. Is that a rectangle? Yes, it has 4 right angles. This would also be a rectangle. if I can draw straight. That's a little bit better. All four angles here we're going to pretend are right angles, and so this is a rectangle. And finally, our most definitive definition here, square. It must have four right angles and it must have four congruent sides. So when you are working on your worksheet for this lesson, you will sometimes be asked to name the polygon. Remember, when you're asked to name it as a polygon or classify it as a polygon, you're simply using these choices as your answer, naming the number of sides. So if you see the picture of, let's say, a square, it would be a quadrilateral because it has four sides. But if you are asked what kind of special quadrilateral is it, then you will use these terms because these are the names of our special quadrilaterals. All right.